Hey everyone, my name is Flippy. So some Saints Row 4 achievements have been leaked online. I'm going to go through all of them in this video, but this is just a minor spoiler alert. I will be reading off the names of some of the missions. I'll also be speculating on what the missions could be, so if you want to be 100% surprised when the game comes out, you might want to skip the first part of this video. Alright, the first achievement we have is called Enter the Dominatrix, and it's for completing the mission Enter the Dominatrix. I'm assuming this is going to happen very early in the game when the aliens take you to the simulated version of Stillport. The next achievement we have is called Whoa, and it is to get your first superpowers. I think this is going to be like one of those gimme achievements to where all you need to do is just complete a tutorial and then you'll just get the achievement. So this is going to happen pretty early in the game, I think, to where you learn how to use your superpowers, and then at the end of the tutorial, you just get the achievement. The title is also a reference to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, in which Keanu Reeves says, "Whoa." Next, we have Psychokinesis for completing the mission There Is No Spoon. Once again, a lot of Matrix references here. Next is Battery Powered for I Feel the Universe. Maybe this has something to do with the mech suit and going into outer space. I don't know. Next, we have Charged with Assault for completing the mission I Have the Power. Then we have Cyberactive for completing the mission Hello Teacup. I have no idea. And then we have something called All Saints Day for completing the mission When a Plan Comes Together. A-Team reference there. And then we have a mission and achievement title called Just Like Old Times. This is definitely hinting at you meeting up with some of your old homies in this mission. Next, we have an achievement for a mission called DeWittner Blues. This is probably referring to Viola DeWittner. As before, I thought Viola was on the promo image, but it was confirmed that she wasn't. So that puzzled me as to why she would be left out of the group, since she pretty much became a saint in the third. Well, this right here might be the reason why. Going from the title alone, I'm assuming something bad is going to happen to her. Next, we have an achievement for completing a mission called Cloning Wars. The achievement name for this is called Cancelled Flashbacks. As said before, there will be flashbacks to previous games in Saints Row 4. Maybe this has something to do with it. Now, I'm just going to speculate here, but if something bad happens to Viola, then what about Oleg? He wasn't in the promo image either, but he was one of the main members of the Saints in the third. Now, Volition is known for killing off the boss's homies in order to make the story more powerful. Cat! So, just an idea. Oleg was a clone, so you go back in time to where you first meet him because the Zin went back in time to kill him because they know that he's a super powerful human brute and they have to get rid of him as a threat. So they're trying to kill him and you fell at saving him, so that's why it's a cancelled flashback? Or remember the dialogue between Oleg and Viola?
I'm on to you, woman.
What are you droning on about?
You fooled the saints, but I know your true colors.
People change, Oleg.
No, they don't. I'm watching you.
Maybe she turns on the Saints and kills Oleg. Now we have an achievement called The Man Cat, and it's for completing the mission Donnie's Adventures. Yeah, that's gotta be our Donnie. Now, if a minor character like Donnie can return, then I have no doubt in my mind that Dex, Troy, Gat, Lynn, and Julius can return as well. Now, the achievement's name is the Man Cat. That probably means Professor Genki is returning as well. Or wait, could Donnie be Professor Genki? Next we have for completing the mission Wolverines, you get the achievement Big Bada Boom. After that, we have for completing the mission Best Laid Plans, you get Where in the World Is. And then after that, we have Running Interference. And for that, you get the achievement Mech Attack. And this is probably where you're going to first get the mech suit. And then for completing the mission My Hero, you have an achievement called Where Is My Mind? And then finally we have a mission called 4th of July, and the achievement's title is Re-Entry. Now I get a real presidential feel from the mission title, but the achievement is called Re-Entry, so that leads me to believe that you're going back into the Dominatrix, possibly with your presidential themed turret gun to take out the alien towers. This could be the final mission in the game. Next we have an achievement called That Damn Blue Pill, and it does not have a description, so I have no idea where to start with this. Next we have 3 achievements, but they're just for taking control of the districts of Stillwater. This is probably like taking over gang territories, except with aliens. Next we have an achievement called Cashed Out, and it's for collecting 1 million cash. I'm guessing that's money. Then we have Challenger, and that's for completing half of the challenges. And then we have the Challenge King, and that's for completing all challenges. After that, we have 3 achievements called Ooh, a Piece of Candy. And that's for finding 5% of all code fragments, finding 25% of all code fragments, finding 50% of all code fragments, and then finally we have an achievement called Nom 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 for finding 100% of all code fragments. So this is pretty much a new collectible in Saints Row 4, and I'm assuming that this is the type of currency you're going to be using to get your superpowers. Since it's like a code fragment, I guess staying true to the Matrix, you use that to alter the dominatrix coding to give you all these superpowers. Next we have 2 achievements. One's called Half the Story, and that's for finding half the audio logs. And the second one is called The Whole Story, in which you find all the audio logs. Once again, I think this is a new collectible in Saints Row 4, and it kind of reminds me of the wiretap audio tapes that you listen to in Saints Row 2. Maybe this is something that you find, and when you listen to it, you'll get an in-depth look at the story of Saints Row. After that, we have an achievement called Switch Hitter. It doesn't have a description, so once again, I have nothing to go by, but I think it has something to do with attacking enemies because all the achievements that follow after this have to deal with attacking enemies in some way. Next, we have an achievement called Zookeeper, and it's for killing 25 wardens, probably a new enemy type. After that, we have something called Super Excellent, and that is to purchase all the superpower upgrades. And then we have an achievement called And I Ran, and that is for super sprinting 250,000 meters. Next, we have an achievement called So High, and that is to be airborne during super jumps for a combined 10 minutes of gameplay. After that, we have I Am Become Death, and that's for killing 1,000 aliens with any combinations of superpowers. After that, we have Mind Skill for killing 100 aliens with your telekinesis powers. And next we have I'm Rubber, and that's for reflecting 20 projectiles with the Super Shield Dash. Not really sure what that is, but it might be this. Then we have Chill Out, and that's for freezing and shatter killing 100 aliens with the Freeze Blast superpowers. Fist Meet Ground for killing 100 aliens with the Death from Above superpower. Going Ballistic for killing 150 aliens with the Stomp or Nuke superpower. Not really sure if we've seen this yet. Next we have Mighty Mecha Player, and that's for killing 200 aliens and destroying 50 alien vehicles with the mech suit. Then we have Experimental, and that is for killing 25 aliens with each the Black Coal Gun, the Glitch Gun, and the Disintegrator. Then we have an achievement called Goomba Stomp, and that is for squishing 100 aliens after you shrink them with the Micronizer. So this is probably a new gun that will just shrink them down and you can step on them. Then we have an achievement called Saints Row Row Row, where you spend 2 hours with the past Saints Row characters as your homies. Yes. Wow. Fuck yes. It doesn't give us much to go by, but yeah, old characters, hell yeah. Next we have an achievement called Danger Zone, and that is to survive in the Forbidden Zone, or the NE district, for 15 minutes. No idea what this could be. Now we have 2 achievements that relate to each other. One's called Upload the Dominatrix, and that's where you upload a character to the Saints Row community site. And then we have I See You, and that's where you upload a screenshot to the Saints Row community site. Next we have an achievement called TK Boned, and that is where you destroy a flying vehicle by using your telekinesis powers to throw another vehicle at it. Then we have Unbalanced, and that is to achieve a Mayhem combo multiplier of over 200. Wow. Then we have Catch, and that is to use your telekinesis to catch 25 objects thrown at you. Yes, it has been confirmed that the aliens will have superpowers very similar to you, but notice how this says thrown objects and not thrown vehicles. Maybe this means you can pick up any object and throw it at somebody. And next we have an achievement called Co-opted, and that is to play Saints Row the 3rd, Enter the Dominatrix on co-op for 2 hours? But in all honesty, this is probably from an early build of Saints Row 4, perhaps even before THQ even went bankrupt, and they probably just didn't change the achievements from when it was supposed to be DLC for Saints Row 3. In related news, Volition has been going on the defense lately by doing some damage control that their trailer caused them. In many interviews, they bring up the fact that this will not be like a Saints Row 3 add-on and how it's its own game. They even go as far as linking an article on their Twitter page. They're really trying to make it clear that this game is going to be important enough for a full-on sequel. But from what I've seen in the trailer and these achievements, this looks like Saints Row 3.5. They said that the trailer only shows a fraction of what's going to be in the actual game, but by them acknowledging the fact that many people refer to it as Saints Row 3.5, they're kind of admitting that wasn't the best trailer to give us. All I'm saying is that in the next trailer they release, they better show off some major gameplay to prove this isn't Saints Row 3.5. Oh, and we have one more achievement left. This last achievement is called Voyeur, and that is to use the video record mode. This sounds amazing. I make videos all the time in Saints Row 3, so this will help me so much. I'm assuming it's going to be kind of like the Black Ops record mode, so you can just record and save and maybe even upload to the community website like Skate 3. But whatever it does, I'm looking forward to it. Alright guys, that does it for all the achievements, and that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you have any theories on what some of these achievements could be. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.